So they do. They build up these defenses and they point big guns at Fort Cornelius. And they start lobbing cannon at each other back and forth. You know, it's only about 600 yards between the two. And that's how it is for a little bit. The French then go try to take back Veltervreden, and they do a pretty good job at first, but they just can't hold out. And they end up getting, you know, beat pretty bad. So then it's all eyes on Fort Cornelius. Now, when was it? I believe it was, shit. All right, so it was midnight, August 25th, 1811. The British decide they're gonna take Fort Cornelius, and they storm the fort. And that guy I told you about, right, Rollo, which is just such a badass name. That's a Viking name, right? And anyway, he helps take these parapets, right? And he falls during one of them because he's got a fever. Dude's probably got malaria, right? He takes two, falls. They pick him back up, and then he takes a third one. Dude's an absolute badass. Anyway, they continue the fighting. It's a pretty bitter fight. But ultimately, the Dutch-French can't hold out. And the siege ends up costing the British about 630 lives. And after it's all said and done, there's over 1,000 French and Dutch that die during this fight. Beyond that, two French generals get caught. Another 5,000 are captured. And that included 3 more generals, 34 field officers, 70 captains, and about 150 other officers. So it was a huge loss. Now, Janssens is able to escape with some of the survivors, and they go to this area called Buitenzorg. So Dutch. Today it's known as Bogor in Indonesia, Bogor City. It's in the west area of Java, and he tries to hold out there, but he just doesn't have what it takes, and they ultimately lose that. So the British have taken him prisoner at this point, and they've shelled the bejesus out of the coast. Any forts that existed there pretty much fall. So they move down to that area I told you about, Jogjakarta, and they get into it, but they end up taking Jogjakarta. And on